We're going deep, no intro. You know what I gotta say to you, Jed. If y'all need to see the last episode, go back and watch that last episode because holy crap, has a lot been going on. Normally I do these after work every day. I've been going straight for about 2 hours now, and we ain't letting the gas pedal just now. All this has been recorded in one day, and we are gonna press. I think we might beat the game today. I don't know, but you know what I gotta say, Jed.
Fuck you.
What the hell happened?
I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote. All they care about is making more money. They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too. Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Try me.
You got nothing to lose at
These
this point.
accusations are... well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No, I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her.
Father that shoots people.
can guess
Screw
is-
you.
Sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who are trying to help.
He's really good because he's speaking facts. He really is. But I'm not buying
You
it.
tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex,
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too. But I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
Of course, Avatar. Of course, Team Avatar is gonna believe us. But what about everyone else?
I would like to speak.
Come on, Ducky.
I've known Jed a very, very long time. And, Miss Jen? Alex? I'm realizing I don't quite know you as well as I thought.
Yeah.
Some allowances must, of course, be made given your injuries and resultant confusion. But nonetheless, it saddens me to hear you make these terrible and
I didn't take away his fear at the
accusations
festival.
against
That's why he's
my
not siding with me. I didn't even try to bond with him.
I've always found Alex to be a very trustworthy person.
It's not the destination, it's the
These
friends you make
accusations
along the
then.
way. Really? If you took time to
There's
do the
no
side
actual evidence
content,
of anything.
you're gonna be good. But if you didn't take the time to do the side content, you're just screwed. Are you not talking? Oh no,
Charlotte,
I didn't go to the.
no. Leave me alone. I don't want any more of this. They killed Gabe.
I didn't help her. I took away her
What are you
fear.
trying to do? Take down Typhon? That won't bring him back. All I know is everything falls to shit when you're involved.
I didn't help her.
There's something wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me. I can't help you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's the friends you made along the way. So it's Pike. I didn't take away his
How
fear.
about you?
I heard you out last night. You know the deal.
Please. You're a cop. You can do something.
Alex, just give it up.
Oh,
You
no,
coward.
I'm going down alone. That was the decider. Well, we're going down alone. She's gonna die. I didn't do anything with him. Oh, this sucks. We got the bad ending. Oh, cause I was a corporate shell. Well, I guess that's a lesson. He's not gonna support me.
Ryan, will you back up what I'm saying?
That had a consequence.
Please.
I didn't say that, did I?
Why are you doing this? My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
Ryan,
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan! After everything? Seriously, fuck you!
stop. I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John. He made a lot of mistakes. He wasn't a good father. I think he came here trying to be better. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. Haven was his second chance. He was so proud of who he'd become. A great boyfriend. A cool dad. But he died. Because of you.
He's gonna bury an entire family.
And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to help people. Because it's something I'm good at. Knowing I'm good at something feels fucking great.
With all the stories, that's not
And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story.
I gotta see some of these other routes.
You tell yourself you're a good man. You take care of so many people. You gave me a roof and a job. You checked on me when I was grieving. Such a good, generous man. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see? "11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And then you gave your soul to Typhon. You let them tell you how awful it would be for your wife and son to find out. You let them tell you that Haven was more important than the men who died. When it really mattered who you were and what you stood for, you let Typhon decide for you. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you. And I forgive you.
It all comes down to Jed now. It really all comes down to Jed. I didn't build the friendships. Wait, did she get patched up? She's not dead.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession
He did it!
the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago.
He did it! He did the right thing!
A clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon.
I still feel bad. That meeting could have went a lot better. That meeting could have went so much better. It really all came down to Jet, though. That could have went south so easily. Oh, I barely got the good ending. Barely got the good ending. Holy crap.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello, friends. I decided to open back up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now and make art. And making art has always been my favorite method. So please get in touch if you want to do a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable, and I offer a discount for first-time commissions. Should we call the shop? That works for me. Hey, Haven. The record trader is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to applicants with previous retail broadcast experience. Dope. Okay, so I'm definitely applying. You're hiring 16-year-olds, LOL. But is there like a sudden thing? Who left? Nobody just yet. But to be honest, I'm kind of eyeing the exits, looking for new adventures. Aw, geez, I'll meet you. Back at you, kiddo.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon would like to express our gratitude towards Haven Springs for your committed support. We have issued a statement which is available for you to read on our website.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Until further notice. Yeah, that's something, all right. Now, how did I did it once. Okay, there we go. Okay. We should have plenty of time. Alex, please pick up. Just let us know you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. Just want to make sure you're safe. Call us. Alex, Arthur. Who the heck is Arthur? Alex Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. Really, I was trying my hardest to say New York Times. I know that's what they want to say. We want a story. We want your story on our ongoing Typhon coverage. When's a good time to speak over the phone? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now. Getting a lot of requests. When did you learn that your father lived in Haven Springs and worked with Jed Lucan? How did it feel? Really? yeah, screw you. Ethan. OMG, I heard what happened. You're not gonna mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday? I'm so glad you're safe. Ha, thanks, buddy. Me too. Is your mom doing okay? I'm worried. She's fine. I think it's my turn to take care of her now. Maybe it's weird, but I'm pretty sure it's true. A lot less weird than you think. She's very lucky to have you. You were right. You needed me. The one who should have, and I failed. Char, it's okay. Just take care of yourself and Ethan. Charlotte?
Ducky lost for words? Amazing.
Dear Alex, I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what else to say. I should have helped him. Hey Chin, didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, really. Alex, I'm sorry. My dad was a hero that everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied, Dad lied, but worst of all, I lied to myself. I mean, I got the good-ish ending, but now I feel so bad I didn't build up all the confidants. I hope one day you'll forgive me. Well, at least you have Steph. Alex, you're incredible, and I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much. Of course. How can I not? After everything. Jessica. Hey, Alex. This is Jessica from the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to contact you out the blue. I know you're going through a lot. We're working on a story. I'm really not comfortable talking right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Thank you. At least she didn't block him. She was very respectful. Last time to play video games. Well, who am I kidding? I'm probably doing this all over again. I just want to see everyone else's reactions to all this, because I know I messed up big time. I mean, I still got the good ending. I'm pretty sure there's an ending where you don't, where
Hey,
Jed doesn't
Steph.
confess.
Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then
Get out.
fuck it. I want to stay here too.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you want.
Get out of this messed up town. I mean, again, that's not her fault. At the end of the day, it really isn't.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Jen.
Thanks, Steph.
I'm still thinking about the Pike thing. Like I said, you guys see this over the span of a couple of days, but I'm fresh off of this. Yes, the big corporation wins in the end, but also there was one very big thing I was overlooking. I have a literal superpower. So if I had a superpower, but the repercussions make him fearless. If you could make other people, if you make the police fearless to do the right thing, I seriously should have thought that over a little bit more.
Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do?
Her spirit
The
animal.
night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, and despite what happened at the vote, people that actually care about you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
She still has some bruises on her head. That's a very nice attention to detail, by the way. That she's not just the old model Alice. She's back to normal.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Fuck off. Stop it, Gabe.
Don't tell me it's another
Need the
decision.
mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
Well, you don't have that.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph.
The final decision, they're gonna make me pick to stay or leave. So what's happening if you don't pair up with Steph?
Life goes on.
Are you just locked in here?
You get a job working with Steph at the record store. All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing. The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
Yeah, there's little Ethan, and people want to give her another chance.
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me begin to fade into the background.
Eleanor. There really is nothing like a small town vibe. Why they gotta pull on Why they gotta pull on my small town boy roots? Why they gotta pull on my small town boy roots? Because the small town is such a. If you haven't experienced it, words cannot explain it.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans.
She can still have her music passion.
Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all.
I mean, she's really not that great.
You don't know exactly when it happens. But one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
They're giving us a lot of explanation, both scenarios.
And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it. You don't doubt it.
Because it's really not the town.
wonder
See,
what
now
might have
it's
been.
tugging on my small town roots. That's not fair.
life you fought
That's
so
not
hard to
fair
live.
at all.
And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
All right, go ahead, give me the other outcome already.
Thank you.
Don't
Oh,
mention it.
he's not.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Do what exactly?
I just want to hear
Become
him
an
say it.
actual musician?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers. Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
It's obvious which one the game was. It is so obvious which one the game. They didn't even try to hide which one they want you to do. They didn't even try. I was so convinced that he was going to give you this alternate scenario on being on the road, and then he just outright disrespects the musician. Like, they didn't even try to hide that one. Oh my goodness. The rebellious part of me wants to just say, they didn't even try. But also, despite the fact the game wants you to stay, because holy crap, they did not try at all. I can't get over how little of a... Have you ever... I haven't seen a more one-sided... That's always more one-sided. First, the one-sided was Steph. They wanted me to ship with Steph. But okay. Oh my gosh, I'm actually crying. Actually. Because they really didn't even try. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. But despite how one-sided this argument has been, didn't even give the musician shot a chance. If I could just be a little candid with you guys, let me just say this. About 20 or 30 years ago, life was different, right? You went to college, you started at a company. They knew that you didn't have experience. They knew that you didn't really know what you wanted in life. You probably went to college for something you thought you wanted to do and you really didn't have any desire to do it at all, or your parents told you that if you don't go to college, you major in business, you're gonna be a great person and make a great life for yourself. You listen to your parents, you got it, you got a job, if you're doing pretty good for yourself. Eventually you work your way up the company, eventually you find a nice girl / man, you settle down and have kids, get enough to buy a house, and then you stay with that company for 20, 30 years, retire, have a nice package. Once you retire, have grandkids, and the cycle repeats. Fast forward 30 years. Most people don't stay at a job for more than 5 years these days. And despite the fact that you go to college, entry jobs require you to have 10 years of experience. It seems like nowadays it's always about hustling and trying to do this, trying to be impressed. And while those things did exist in the past, I'm not even 30 years old, okay? So there is still a lot of life I haven't lived. But from my observation, because I didn't live that life, just observing it, life was different back then. Historically speaking, life was very different back then. And I'm not saying I want to go back to those times because, let's just say being a black in the 60s was probably not the move. So I'm not trying to say that I want to go back to those times. But a part of me does kind of, and again, going back to those small town roots, it really is like that. And the small town that I went to specifically, and I can say this because I'm a Christian, so I'm not speaking ill about the church, but this is a part of my belief, and I feel like I should be able to speak about my own religion. So, with the whole small town thing and the big company coming in, that was basically the church. Like my grandmother, I still don't know the whole story and what happened. Like to this day, I do not know what happened. All I know is my grandmother loved going to church, she loved God, she loved her relationship. And there was, in the small towns, like there's one bar, just like the Black Lantern, there's one music shop. This town is so small, if you want to watch a movie, okay, let's say you want to, actually better yet, The Black Knight, Batman. I had to wait until Thursday because all the movies available on the market, they cycle. There are 2 movies a day that plays. In Theater A is playing The Black Knight. In Theater 2, they're playing Superman Returns. And if you miss it on either of those days, you have to wait for them to cycle through all of the movies because the next day, Theater 2 will be playing, what's another movie that came out like 2008? It'll be playing Iron Man, or it'll be playing The Wolf of Wall Street in Theater B. They'll be playing The Wolf of Wall Street in Theater A. They'll be playing, what's the other movie I just said? They'll be playing the other movie in Theater B. And they will continue that cycle all throughout the week because they do not have enough space to play all the movies available in one day. That's a small town for you. Those are literal small town vibes. And because of that, if the church gets mad at you, they literally ban her from going to the church. So because of that, she had no place to worship, and she had to go online or she had to come here whenever we went to church. She loved her faith with God. So being exercised, it kind of felt like the whole Typhon situation. So again, I don't know what happened with that. I never really pressed the issue too much. But all I'm saying is that it's not the citizens' fault that Typhon came to this small town and pressured them into doing these horrible things. Because that's just how it is, that they don't have the resources to fight back, and they just want to maintain their peace. That's all it is, because small towns are very peaceful. They just want to keep the peace. So a part of me does kind of long for the old on just finding a nice quiet life and just kind of building what you have and not always trying to be looking for the next big thing. And the life of a musician has never appealed to me. I get that's her passion, but Gabe is absolutely right. You can do that here. It's what I do with YouTube. I'm making a life for myself here, but I don't have to pursue YouTube and go to events and go to all these meet and greets or network and go here, go there, because it's a very hustle and bustle life. That's just the nature of art. You really have to promote yourself, and that's just not something that's for me. I really just want to settle down and just enjoy life for what it is and build the connections that I have. So I'm going to stay in Haven. That was a very long-winded way to say I'm staying in Haven, by the way.
I know what I want.
I wonder how many people left Haven. Well, if my rant wasn't long enough, then we'll see. The game spazzed out for a sec. And then you have Eleanor with the dementia, and then you finally have a little brother. Like I said, it's really not their fault. It really isn't. The monsters are gone. People can heal. The town will recover. You can be a musician anywhere, Alex. Just like I can be a YouTuber anywhere. I can be one of the billions of YouTubers on the site. And maybe I will never blow up. Maybe I'll be under 1,000 subscribers till the day I die. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because the under 1,000, I'm building a community with people that tune into my channel. And I've made some legitimate connections through Monster Hunter, through Pokemon, through Smash Brothers. And that's enough for me. You know, that's enough for me. While I build my future in the real world. Not that YouTube isn't real, but yeah. All right, is that the game? I think that might be game. That is game, folks. Oh, look at the Black Lantern. It already came along. Love what they've done with the place. I guess those are old pictures. I don't know, this game got a lot of hate. It got a lot of hate, but I don't know, I still found it very charming. All the pictures of Gabe. Wait, did she never clean up those beer bottles? Are those, I mean, that's special. Oh, that's their old house. Oh, she went to her graduation. Oh, that was her high school graduation. But yeah, overall, this was a good game. I'm glad I Let's Played it. I really am. I'm really glad that this is on the channel and I have all this recorded. I'm just gonna kind of swiftly speed to the end because time is of the essence. But, oh crap. Wait, did they make, that's kind of messed, they made a museum out of that? That's a little, that's not creepy at all. I'm a little curious to see about that bad ending, because I know there's a route where Jed didn't say crap. I know there's a route where he didn't fess up. There has to be. Unless I'm just that terrible. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I said everything I needed to say in those two alternatives. It's the smell to, yeah, like I said, it's the small town boy in me. I live in Atlanta, so anything but a small town. But about 3 hours out, there are a lot of little places like this, and I am I think that it really is just a nice experience. Like I said, if you haven't experienced a small town for yourself, words do not do it justice. It really is just a peaceful life. That's all I can really say. But I don't know, for like an introvert like me, it really just feels at home. I don't know how to say it. I feel like I said everything I need to say in that last little bit, but I don't know. I'm just at this point, I'm more curious to see what other people picked. So we'll just kind of skip through all of this. Oh, skip through the pictures too. Oh, that's the one picture that I see everywhere. I think he's that picture in the thumbnail. But also, it's a good. I feel like well, I said, like, this was a video game at the end of the day. There are a lot of, you could tell there's a lot of life lessons put into this, right? It's a video game, but video games are a form of media. They do have meaning to them, right? So just because it's a work of fiction doesn't mean there's not morals and values you can take away from it. And I think my biggest thing is that, like I said, while I do work for a big corporation, while they're not literally killing people, I think it's what I even said this to my boss, that they say, why do you do so much? Why do you do all this? I'm like, look, I don't give a crap about this company. I told my boss's boss, the one who runs the whole show, I told them that to their face. I said, the only reason I do things for this company, and the reason I do things and I take time and I take calls while I'm off the clock and I build these relationships because I do it for the people. So I think it's a big lesson to never forget that. To keep doing things for other people and you won't go wrong. I think I need to be reassured of that it really is the connections you make along the way. I know it really was my friends give me power. It's not a destination, it's the friends you make along the way. But there is some truth in that story, and I just need to be reinforced of that. Oh, really? Most people did stay in Haven Springs. Okay. I mean, it was still very close to a coin flip, though. Okay, there is faith in humanity. Alex claims she didn't learn anything. I'm in the minority on that one. Some members of the council stood with Alex. Everyone, really. None of the council members backed Alex. Okay, so that makes me feel a little better. That makes me feel that, so the completionists basically are the ones who made the whole council turn on them. Alex wanted to help more people in the future. Alex wanted to show somewhere, Alex wanted to belong somewhere in the future. Alex wanted to play her music for the future. Alex didn't sit on the bed. That was the last thing I just neglected. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Wait, where was Ryan? Alex forgave Ryan for not believing in her. Okay, so that was a fixed point. Ryan wasn't gonna believe us no matter what we did. So wait, if we didn't back him, I mean, if we fell in love with him, he still wouldn't have backed us? That's a little messed up. Or maybe it's because of the route that I'm on. Because it did say like Route 2B or something that I was on, so maybe it was a split branch. I'm pretty sure if you're literally his boyfriend, yeah. Charlotte turned her back on Alex. Charlotte sided. Wow, that was a 50-50 with Eleanor. Well, Eleanor was the only one. To be fair, Eleanor was the only one that I really hoped sided with Alex during the vote. Oh, I picked. It's my bias for my job. That's all that. It was complete. Like I said, I know most people would took the peer. I was thinking too logically. Like at the end of the game, it's a video game, and I have powers that literally make the literal cops. The literal cops. People who actually have the power to do something. Yeah, that was on me. I was thinking about that way too logically, like I was a normal person. Ducky remained loyal. Ducky sided with Alex during the vote. Yeah, I did absolutely nothing with Ducky. So that was like a 50-50 too. Most people didn't. He didn't sign those people. Ryan believed Jed. Ryan believed Alex. Like I said, that's the boyfriend route. I'm pretty sure if you did the Devil's Tango with Ryan and he saw how much of a monster Alex could be in bed, I'm pretty sure he would have sided with her. Ryan and Alex don't get together. Ryan leaves Haven to be with Alex. Ryan and Alex start dating in Haven Springs. Steph stays to Haven. Steph and Alex leave together. Wow, that's a... Wait. Hold up. How does that work? It's like an even split down all of them with Steph's route. So obviously no one ships Ryan and Alex, obviously. So if people were going to the ship the game wanted and they were trying to push the narrative, how do Steph and Alex not get together? How do people not get with Alex and not get with Ryan? Did people just not do anything with them? Because there were options. I could have easily, like with the whole, I feel like the LARP was the time to really push the narrative with Ryan, because that's really the only time you can really interact with him. So I'm pretty sure if you did more with the LARP and that type of stuff, maybe people were trying to, they just couldn't figure it out. That's the only way so you don't end up with anyone. And like I said, Alex and Steph, that was so forced. But you know what? At the end of the day, we ended up with we have a special someone. We didn't end up forever alone. So I think that's a pretty good goal. If you ask me, we got someone's better than no one, right? So with that, I think that's going to end our little Life is Strange videos and our whole little mini series. So again, this was very experimental, to say the least, but Life is Strange, I forget, it's not Life is Strange 3, but basically they just announced another Life is Strange another Life is Strange game is coming this year, like in October, and Max is back. Of all the protagonists, I think Max is probably my favorite. I think that the order definitely goes Max, Alex, and the brothers. I really didn't vibe with the brothers. So, yeah. I will definitely be playing that on the channel. If it bombs again, it bombs again. That is A-okay with me. But I am glad that I got this out here. I'm so glad to get this. It was such a nice refresher. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my time here. So thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for letting me vent a little bit. And I hope you guys learned something or learned a little bit more about me, about my life and my experiences, because every person, you have to remember, every person is a story. You know, it's our life experiences, and like the title says, life is strange. We are a ball of our own stories. The people who have moved on, people who have instilled values into us, we are the walking embodiment of hundreds of people that have poured things into us. And as long as you never forget their values, just like Gabe, how Alex refused to let Gabe be a memory, if you hold those values to the people that have moved on in your life, or people that maybe they're not dead, maybe they just moved away, or they're on the other side of the continent, whatever it is, as long as you remember their values, they will never fade away, and they will always make their mark on the world, because their legacy lives in you, and you will pass your legacy on to your children, and that is how people truly never fade from this world. So, again, I don't know, I feel like this got very philosophical, but if you guys enjoyed the series, leave a like. It's the end of the series, so I will definitely be back. I do not know if I'll be playing Steph's story, probably not, but we'll see. But for the time being, I gotta go see what everyone else did. But there are also some Life is Strange reactions. Like I said, I know people did not rock with this game, but I enjoyed my time. I did not regret my purchase. It was a lot of fun. So with that being said, I'm about to get up out. This has been Salos. It's been an honor. And thank you for watching my Life is Strange series to all 10 of you. So, with that being said, I'm about to get up out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if I don't see you for Steph's story, I will see you in October for Life is Strange, Alex with the Murder Mystery. Till then, check out some other series, maybe. But until then, deuces. It's been an honor.